Welcome to the Akin Natural Plant Fragrance Machine. So what it does, I'm going to give a quick rundown today on this device. It's got two major functions. It's got the infrared emitter and a negative ionizer. Now the infrared emitter heats up one of these little packets of herbs and produces a nice fragrance. And the negative ionizer negatively ionized particles coming through the back end and out through the front end. So a quick rundown on the infrared emitter. It's called a far infrared emitter because it uses the longer wavelength of infrared spectrum to cook these herbs. These herbs are ancient techniques where ancient Egyptians and Chinese and a lot of ancient cultures would use them, and they would burn them for healing effects. Now this may sound like a lot of voodoo crap, but it works. It's actually got genuine backup research backup on this now. So a lot of companies are looking into this. This is one of the first few companies that actually has decided to actually try this out and make it into a product that everyday user can use. Now, so that's that. It uses aromatherapy, but the second thing this thing does is negative ions or negative ionization. It negatively ionizes all the particles that's coming through, the air particles, whatever is coming through the device itself. Why does it do? Why do you need? When you ask, why do you need negative ions? Well, positive ions are everywhere. TVs create positive ions. Your monitor creates positive ions. Anything electronic creates positive ions in the air. That makes your air stuffy. Have you ever stayed inside a room or walked into a server room, and that server room is the stuffiest room ever? Obviously, this is not going to cool down an entire server room, but you get my point. It's just really stuffy, dry, unbearable. And when you walk outside into the great open area, you get this nice, fresh feeling. Fresh, clean air coming into you. Well, that's what negative ions do. It balances out the positive ions with the negative ions, and you get this neutral, clean, pure air coming at you. It's the same feeling when you're walking outside in the forest. Negative ions are everywhere, and that's what you're breathing in. Now, this might sound like hocus pocus, but go ahead and search it up on Google. It's your friend. Yeah. So, it's got the two major functions that does that. And what it does with these herbs, I'm going to give a quick rundown on how to actually use it now. This herbs, take the cup, put it in here. Take this, put it in here. Well, it's not really a cup, it's a storage device. It goes into the back of the device like so, and you put it in there. Once you put it in there, you can either turn it on, or you can use, optionally, the sponge. The sponge is filled with water, and it prevents overheating in the device itself, and it creates a bit more humidity into the air that's coming out of it. If the air is too dry, water is still the best way of getting rid of dryness. So once you pop that in there, doesn't take much. Press the on button, and voila, it turns on. Now you don't hear that, right? That's because this thing is very quiet. I can hear my clocks louder than this thing. But on the other hand, it is designed for 24-hour usage. It's designed to use 24 hours. Wherever you go, because it's quite portable as well. Wherever you go, wherever you want to put it, it's designed for use 24 hours. All right, so it's very good in that sense. Now, cut that out. Now, this device is about $100 on eBay. The link to that is below this video. The specific long usage is in Word and PDF file if you want to know more on the history of this device as well as its specific functions, also in the Word and PDF file below. And if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and post that below. If you have any questions or comments, you can also PM me. You can also email me at pondus-elite@hotmail.com. and I will try and get to them as fast as possible. Anyway, thanks for joining me in the Akin Natural Plant Purifier device, and you can find it on eBay, and if you want to give it a go, shipping's not included, I have to warn you on that, and yeah, thanks for joining me.